This is another R.L. Stine movie from the 2010s. The third one in the series, because I don't have the first two. I've seen the first two, though. R.L. Stine, mostly ghostly. Have you met my girlfriend? Yeah, so let's get to this one. This is an hour and 31 minutes, so let's get to it. I haven't seen this in a while. It's a cartoon, so remember, this is not realistic at all. There's the Universal logo. Da, da, da. Ba, 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 ba. They had a better year than Disney, that's for sure. Yeah, even though Jurassic World didn't make $1 billion, it did make more than Leo, Fantastic Four, and Thunderbolts. So that's a victory in their own right. Mostly ghostly. Have you met my ghoul friend? Sounds like a title for a Monster High movie. But I haven't done these yet. I did Monsterville, and recently last week I did Don't Think About It. Bella Thorne, I don't think about her. She can't act. The real star of Shake It Up was Zendaya. Ryan Ochoa can act, and his brother can act too. He was in his brother was in Good Dinosaur, a much better Pixar movie than Elio. Rashawn Fegan, Kaylin Worthy's in this, yeah. Des from Austin and Alley. Wyatt Bernard, I don't know who that is. Charlie Hewson. And Madison Pettis. Yum. She's a woman now, so I could say that. And Joan Rivers as Grandma. Rest in peace, Joan Rivers. Yeah. It's a shame what happened to her face. She shouldn't have done surgery. You're going to age. That's going to happen. If you get older, you age. I'm aging, but I'm aging gracefully. I'm not doing any surgeries on my face after what happened to me last year. Because my tooth was hurting for months. There's a lot of these movies. There's like at least 4 mostly ghostly movies. The first one, the second one, this one, and the fourth one, which was with the kid from Girl Meets World that played Farkle or whatever his name was. Jane Stine and R.L. Stine produced this. I can't do a podcast Thursday because there's going to be people fixing my windows downstairs. So no podcast Thursday. One more tomorrow, and then I'll resume on Friday. Peter Hewitt. No relation to Jennifer Love Hewitt. I don't think he's related to her. You start with a jack-o'-lantern like a Halloween movie. And there's the guy that played Thor in Incredible Hulk Returns. He was a fun Thor. I don't know you. Sorry. I don't know you. I said these are only for subscribers, not weirdos. Again. Remove. Yeah, he was a fun Thor. He was before Chris Hemsworth. Because he wasn't like a muscle man Thor. He was like a Viking version of Thor. And didn't have a British accent. He was really good. Clemens Hill Cemetery. This was after he did Pair of Kings. Wasn't it? Let me see. There's dead bodies in there. I beg to differ. Let me see. I don't know what year this movie came out. Hey, Superman fanboy. John, since I just showed up, I just want to ask, what was all the trolls in your podcast? The chat is open to anybody, apparently. I put only for subscribers, but I don't want to shut off the chat because it's afternoon. It's the afternoon, so I don't want to They always show up. There's the creature from all the. He's played by a different actor in every movie. It's a really good set. He looks like Voldemort with big ears. Yeah, he looks like a mix of Voldemort and Nosferatu, aka Count Orlok. Yep, I'm awake. Listen, this is way better than Hocus Pocus 2. That was just garbage. It was a sequel no one asked for 30 years later, where the only people that came back were the three witches, because everybody else is a new cast, and I did not care about most of them. It was just woke R Us for Disney. Flashbacks, land. Hey, where's my blade? Oh wait, I must have left the blade in the bathroom. Oh well. I'm good. Another flashback. Why did they think flashbacks are in black and white? No, they're not, guys. I've had flashbacks and I never had them in black and white. I'm not colorblind. There's Fegan. He's in all of them. Because after Camp Rock failed, they were like, yeah, let's just put him in other movies. Because Camp Rock, they're doing a third one, and he's like 30 now. Yeah, mixed race rolling. This is the exposition. Why does it keep saying that? His makeup is done well. Yeah, he does talk more than Voldemort. 10 minutes in. You can't act, Bella. Sorry. You look like a boy. Sorry. If you see her in blended, yeah, she just never attracted me. Now, Kiernan Shipka, there's a real woman who can act and looks good. That's why she gets more work than Bella. What is Bella doing now? You say Netflix movies, and not even good ones like those Killing Queen or whatever it's called. I don't care about that. Stupid. Zendaya's in The Odyssey next year and Spider Man. What are you in? A bunch of Netflix movies no one cares about. She's not even good enough for Stranger Things. Don't make her the voice of Amy Rose. I don't care about her. I'd rather have somebody I like to play with Amy Rose or a new voice, someone that has a nice voice, sweet voice. My vote was Eva Carlton because of her voice. She doesn't have to be a big name voice to be the voice of Amy. There they go. No. Yeah, Fegan, his biggest claim to fame before this was Spider-Man 2. He was the kid in that almost got hit by the car. That Peter saves him and the other black kid. Yeah, that's him. Nelson Pettis has nice curly hair. Yeah, yeah. I guarantee you, Mel Gibson won't be at Comic Con next year because again, they know he's a racist. There she is. I miss you all the time. I miss her a lot because she was a voice in of the droid in Spaceballs, and now she's gone. So who they're gonna replace her with? I don't know. I would say just don't bring back all the characters because it's just gonna be like Lone Star and Mel Brooks, as Yogurt or whatever, and then Rick Moranis. That's all that's alive because Candy's dead. Joan Rivers is dead. Half of the cast is dead. Well, Zaffy Zuniga's still around, but she doesn't really do a lot of theatrical releases anymore because she never was a box office draw. Bill Pullman was in Independence Day, so and Casper, so I know, Joan, but you should not have messed up with your face. I'm not gonna do that. Plastic surgery can't. It doesn't fix imperfections, guys. Sorry, it doesn't. We miss you, Joan. We really do. Yeah, Melissa Rivers is still alive. There's Kaylin Worthy. cat noise. He cracks me up, man. He's like a red-headed Jim Carrey. Again, why do they think fart jokes are funny? This has some mild action and rude humor. Of course, farting is a huge rumor in language, even though this is a kids movie. They got a lot of they have a lot of Disney Channel actors in this movie because you have Raymond was in a Disney XD show, you know, A Pair of Kings. Kaylin was in Austin and Alley. Madison Pettis was in both. She was in what was it? Corey in the House and Lab Rats. Bella Thorne was in. Yeah, it's mostly just a bunch of Disney Channel actors, mostly. Yet this is not a Disney movie; it's Universal. You can't see the ghost. That's funny. I love Madison Pettis' hair. I want to touch it so bad. Ghost Hunter. Because Disney and Universal loves to have their diversity hires because they're all of color. Because Ryan Ochoa is part Spanish, so right? Is it Ryan Ochoa or Raymond Ochoa? Yeah, Ryan, because Raymond is his little brother that was in Good Dinosaur. But no, spirits are real, guys. Don't mess with them. They're in every bottle of booze that people drink. Why do you think they call them spirits? Because yeah, they possess you. They're a controlled substance in a bottle. That's why I don't touch that stuff. Because I don't want to be controlled by any spirits. Don't you let those dark spirits out. You're at Eddie Murphy in the Haunted Mansion. Don't yell. Of course she is. No, she's not. Zendaya went from the Disney Channel to being in theatrical releases that were successful, not bombs left and right. Like Bella Thorne hasn't been in a hit because Blended didn't do well; it flopped. That Adam Sandler movie, that's when people were getting tired of Adam Sandler's shtick, where it was just he was making trash movies just to go on vacation and get paid. No, you're not. This is one of my favorite Halloween movies. Well, I like this movie. I don't. It's not one of my favorites. I'm just doing it because I don't have the other ones. Again, go away, Q&A. I don't want to use you. No. Every now and then, yeah. Yeah, but there's a scene that he gets possessed and he starts acting like a cartoon character. It cracks me up, so you can see me laugh. You're not. Sorry, Caitlin Deaver is a way better looking girl than you. She's fully female and is not a lesbian or bisexual or whatever. No, she likes dudes. That's exactly what I want. That's exactly what I want out of a girl. A girl that's only heterosexual, like me. Because that's what attracts me more, guys. Not, oh, they're queer. That means I'm attracted to them, right? If they're not feminine, I don't want anything to do with it. Sorry, I'm not a question mark. I'm the answer, not the question. Because this gets a low rating on IMDb. I don't know what they were expecting. This isn't the original Halloween, guys. It's an R.L. Stine adaptation. Random. Um, just like if Kristen Stewart had red hair. That's not a compliment, guys. It's underrated. I never hated any of these R.L. Stine movies. Even the Goosebumps movies, I thought they were decent. The first two films, that show that came out, I heard was terrible. But I didn't. I don't usually see horror shows that much. I got Stranger Things coming in November. Max is a very likable character for what he is. There she is. That's the woman from Snow White Christmas. Never did the rope climb. I don't like to climb ropes. It's dangerous because what if you can't go down? Ring my bell. Climb ropes are very dangerous. It is. Now he flies up there. It's like Spider-Man. He's talking to something that's not there. She's like, who is he talking to? Those people actually see. You can't fly, Max. Again, he's showing off. Again, you're not Peter Pan. She's not worth it. And he's dead. End the movie. Bye. Yeah, again, he squished the coach. Her back is gonna be never gonna be the same. Yes, like I said, this is sometimes this movie gets very cartoonish. Every time the ghosts appear. That's another that's another actor that was in the Disney Channel. He was in the Sunny with a Chance. They have the same last name. You have to be specific. Dude, this is not Harry Potter or Fantastic Beasts. They say it's like Larviosa. I'm like, again, this isn't Harry Potter. This was after. Oh, what a dweeb I am. Ha 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 ha. Oh, what a dweeb I am. She looks like the mom from Drake and Josh. It's not her, though. Because IMDb, they don't know what they're talking about. They give low ratings to movies that don't even deserve it. Like War of the Worlds, I get it. It's bad. It's a bad movie. But Snow White wasn't like a 2.5 or whatever they gave it. No, it's not that bad. I've seen way worse. See the Asylum version. That is way worse. No, I can't bring a cat in the house. I can't because I'm allergic to cats. I can admire, I can admire them from afar, but I can't touch them. Yeah, nobody wants to be grounded on Halloween. Look at 2020. Why are you hitting him like that? We're 31 minutes in. Again, don't open the book every time, because a lot of these books that they open usually bring evil spirits or something, or they go wrong. Even Wicked did that. I didn't even see the movie Cats because it was horrible. Again, it's just a white cat, guys. It's it's again, it's just an animal. I'm not gonna go cat. Ah! I'm like they're not scary. They're not scary. I can't touch cats, but I'm not gonna run away from them unless they're like attacking me or something. Did you see Sleepwalkers? That movie's laughable. It's not scary. A white cat. It's like cat. Ah! That's such a cliche, man. My sister can touch cats because she's not allergic to animals. It's a good thing because when you work in a veterinary group, you can't be allergic to animals. See, he's petting the white cat. See, it's clean. It's not a dirty cat. I think that was a mistake. They're not scary, guys. When the cats are bigger, they're scarier. Yeah, this is when Max turns into a cartoon character. It because they did four of these, so obviously people saw these movies. You don't get four sequels. You don't get three sequels to a franchise unless people actually saw it. Even though some sequels are not necessary. That's a cool POV shot. It is well directed for what it is. It's not like that. There's a yep. It it's a cat, not a Wolverine or something like that. Who puts a cat inside of a drawer? Look at his hair. Caleb possessed. You don't say. He's drinking that like it's coffee or something. Yes, he does that a lot. Caleb is a cartoon. He screams a lot, like Roger Rabbit. I love watching him. Look at him. So, a possessed spirit can make you do acrobatics. Yeah, I remember that. Next time I see people like drinking a bottle of booze, like I could do flips. Yeah, no, look at him. He's filming it. Yes, cartoon sound effects. This is a Looney Tunes cartoon, man. It's like if Dez was on crack. Yeah. Again, people never do drugs because it will make you act like a cartoon character. Yeah, I don't know what this is. You got the wrong Doyle. And he needs an exorcist. Again, now this is Ghostbusters. Again, this will make the Ghostbusters cream their pants. That Green Lantern's ring. Man, that's crazy. That was not Cirque du Soleil. He was jumping around like a Looney Tune. Yeah, Caleb. Decaf. Still. She still does a better Russian accent than Florence. Yeah. Now the movie becomes a cartoon. Like, if you thought Spawn was ridiculous, yeah, you ain't seen nothing like this. Because in Spawn, it starts dark and then it becomes a cartoon when John Leguizamo shows up. Yeah, I don't know why. Because again, when a comic book movie does, no, it doesn't. Comic book movies, when they don't have a tone, they have like tonal shifts out of nowhere. They become a car. Oh, this scene is so funny because he starts acting like a cartoon, man. Because Bella never makes me laugh in this. Nope. Still love Caitlyn more than you. No thanks. And here comes the ghost. Why she look like sand? Right in the ear, and he starts acting like a cartoon character. Yep, here it comes. 42 minutes in. Why are you a sheep? He's a cartoon character, man. Again, gymnastics again. Bah. Yep, he wet her right in the face. That's what matters. What's on your face. Bah. Yeah, again. He's a cartoon character. He's Harry Potter now. He's flying on a broom. You gotta be in the right mindset to see a movie like this, man. Yeah, this is a cartoon, guys. If you're looking for realism, go watch 1917. This is not the movie for that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he was on. Bah. Detention. He needs an exorcist. That's how you get rid of spirits, right? He went, man. I don't. This is a cartoon, man. Who gets dragged to the principal's office like that? Man. If so, you do flips and you go to the principal's office. Yes, Spider-Man does that and he gets praised for it. Do a flip, Spider-Man. Yeah, we're halfway through the movie. And no, that's not meant sexually. An old Russian woman. She already knows you're crazy. Meh. This is the kind of cartoonish antics that hurt the last Jumanji movie, where The Rock, his accent in that is terrible. Like when he starts talking, it's fine, but when he has that accent, I'm like, why is he talking like that? Monetary damage. You mean you mean this community service? Air freshener. Meh. This movie's a cartoon, man. Meh. I don't know. Yeah, he went crazy again. That was because of the writing. Oh, that's heat. Yeah, I know what it's like to run in the heat. I did that today, and it was warmer. I was, and it's the middle of fall, so if it was summer, it'd still be like 90 outside. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, that's why I wanted to do this one because this is the most cartoonish of all four of the movies. Uh, but they're not the evil ghosts. Even Peter Parker wasn't this much of a cartoon. Yeah, yeah. If you work for the circus, or like a Disney stunt show or something, he has a broken neck. Well, he did fall on her. He didn't attack the principal. It was the ghost. Oh no! Here it comes. Mo- Again, that's not him. He's playing like a soccer player or football, if you call it in the UK. Even the symbiote didn't make Peter Parker do gymnastics. Not a big soccer fan. I prefer basketball. He spends most of the rest of the movie like this. Unfortunately, I can't pinch my niece's cheeks because they won't let me touch her. But it's okay. Next year, I got a chance. She won't be a newborn anymore. The acting is not the problem with this movie. Maybe the tone is a bit mixed. Sometimes it's dark with the villains, and then other times it's a cartoon. So it's got that same problem Spawn had in the 1997 movie. Because you have to pick a tone and go with it. Yes, this is mostly comedic, but sometimes it gets to be like dark or something bad happens. So you have to pick a lane. Ghostbusters had the nice blend of scares and, laughs. So it wasn't like too far off of what it was. When they got to like the remake, then they forgot what it was. Hmm. There's the kids. That's scary. See, there's some scary images for kids, but then it gets all goofy like a cartoon. And I'm like, yeah, you have to pick a lane, guys. You have to because when I don't have to worry about this because I don't answer the door on Halloween. I just go out so people can't bother me. Yeah, it's funny. Caleb, that's like Kia Cha in Superman. But that movie wasn't that goofy. Yeah, there's some funny scenes in it, but when the movie's serious and it hits emotional, it's emotional. It doesn't become a cartoon. Not like this. A female voice, that's always important. She de-aged. I told this movie's a cartoon. Emma got younger. First she was old, and then she's like 30 now. She's cute. Yeah, she's cute. It's a different actress too. This is even more cartoonish than Big Top Scooby Doo, and that was a cartoon. But this one, yeah, Yeah. Goof Boy. No, this is not Disney. That's Max, Max Goof. This is not a. This is not the same character. No. Yeah, if you've seen Voldemort, don't trust him. I know, father from Good Luck Charlie, and Thor. It's funny, yeah. It's got some charm to it, even though it's a cartoon, guys. Don't expect this to be The Exorcist. At least this actress who's doing this Russian actually gives a damn. Unlike Florence, where she's like, "I'm going to talk like a robot and I have no emotion." So that's a Russian accent, really, sounding like a robot. Yeah, you're an idiot. Whoever thought Florence was a good choice to be the next Black Widow was dumb. You idiot. Now David Harbour, at least he's having fun with it. Florence sounds like she's dead inside. That's all of her performances. I talk like this. I'm dead inside. Yeah, you are dead to me. I never liked her in the first place. Even in the commuter, she sounds like a zombie. Madison Pettis is younger than her, and she's a better actress because she doesn't sound like a cartoon. She doesn't sound dead inside. And no, that's not method acting. Method acting is when you can transform into another person, not phone it in. She's beyond phoning it in. Yeah, the family bloodline. Mm-hmm. We know. I know. When I go out that door and I see all these people walking, it's not just people getting candy with bags. There's fiends out there. There's more arrests in Halloween than any other holiday. It was usually Black Friday, but now that Black Friday's toned down a lot, it's not as scary as it used to be. It's Halloween that usually people like. Not. Yeah, the mom from the Loud House was dressed up like that. I think so, right? And the really the really loud haunted house. The good thing about Halloween this year is that on Fridays, so the next day there's no school, and I could just go out after that. And November, there's big holidays coming up, Thanksgiving and such. He's good. At least he plays a good dad, even though he was a great Thor back in the 80s. Yay! A boot ghost ass. We'll give you something to cry a boot. That's funny, man. It's an accent that doesn't bother me. It just makes me laugh, or I'm like, it's kind of cute sometimes when a girl says it, because sometimes they overemphasize it and they say, like in the South Park movie. Exactly. There he is. Don't say his name. No. Yep. Pick on her, why don't you? Again, what's with the flips? I don't get it. An army. It is. It is the third act. This doesn't really call for a rap song. A bunch of Jawas are trying to kill him. Jawas with machetes. Tee teeny. It's funny, man. Yeah, next year I want to be Mr. Terrific for Comic Con. I want to get a genuine costume on Amazon and then wear it for Comic Con next year. I'll say this: the stunt work is done well. It's just that that's not really Ryan and Showa doing those flips. It's a stunt double. See, like I said, it has a tone. Has two tones. 1 minute it's they're trying to kill him, and the other he's doing flips and going meh. They're clapping again. Uh huh. See, they're clapping. People, these are dangerous killers. It's a good fight scene. I'll say that, even though, yeah, at least he has. At least I could see what's going on. Unlike some of the fight scenes in some of the DCU movies, like Suicide Squad, where it's so dark I can't see anything. When they're fighting those putty creatures, I'm like, guys, it's too dark. And it's not a Halloween movie. That movie came out in August. The first Suicide Squad. He fought like Captain America. Clothesline. Oh no, not clothesline. Wrap this up. Yep, they squished him to death. These people have no idea that they were in danger. There's the cat again. We're here. Uh oh. It's a lion's roar. That's not a cat. That's a bigger cat. Again, what is with these flips? It's a fun movie, but you have to know what you're getting into before watching this. You, Green Lantern's light. No, I'm sorry. Wrong chat. That's DC, not Universal. And Blackest Day and Blackest Night and all that. Yeah. and, and all that. Also, rest in peace, one of the musicians from Kiss. Not Gene Simmons, one of the other musicians from Kiss. Rock on, man. The villain also gets defeated so easily. It's like the mummy. He's like, a cat, I gotta get out of here. Movies are strange, man. I've been watching them for over 4 decades now, and they just get weirder and weirder every year. I mean, when we had a year where we had a Lilo and Stitch remake and Minecraft, yeah, it was strange. For now. Yep, Stranger Things. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. In November, we're going to see it come back. Season 5. Who knows what's going to happen there? Who said geeks can't be soccer geek freaks? Hey, look, it's the guy that was Mr. Walker in Get a Clue. It's a cameo here. Again, this is not a Goofy movie. That was breakdancing because he could run like the Flash. Again, I saw Shaolin Soccer months ago, and it's nuts. Painted his face like a member of Kiss or like a juggalo. Oh no. He can't get hurt, he's a ghost. $18 seconds ago. We're almost done. 77 minutes in. And kick. Goal! He did it on his own. Boom. David Beckham is British. Her voice is too. Yeah, Bella's voice is too deep for me. Too deep. Scarlett Johansson has a sexier voice. You like girls, and you know it, Bella. Yeah, I have. She's the only actor in the movie I don't care for at all. She doesn't do anything. Like, because the ghosts in this movie, they're in the movie more than this girl. Why? I don't like you. Nope, Caitlin Deaver's way better looking than you. And Madeline Petch. A Message from Beyond today. And that was the movie, guys. That was mostly Ghostly 3. Now's the dance scene at the end. Wait, no, not yet. So there's a dance scene at the end. It was pretty short. It was only 82 minutes long. So the 9 minutes are the end credits. I could shut this off because there's sunlight coming from the window. So the editing here is a little sporadic. Like to party. This is like the ending of a really loud haunted house. That's a better movie though. It's shorter and it's got a weak villain, but at least it's got a much better cast, and the girls there are much yummier than Bella. To party all night. Was that the director? We like to party. Yeah, the movie's over now. So that's wait, these are the gag reel. One writer, one screenplay, and the book is based on R.L. Stine story. Mostly Ghosty 2. This is 3. No. Yeah, I could just stop it here. It's just a gag reel. The movie's over. I'm gonna stop here because I saw the gag reel already. This is pretty cool. It's green. Look, it's green, like a Nickelodeon movie, but this is not Nickelodeon. But thanks for watching me, guys. Acknowledge me, and tomorrow I will be doing a shark movie called Frenzy from a couple years ago. So